More news means a new panel and means more laughs from Des now on BBC Scotland. So go on then, break it to us.
And this is Breaking the News, a show that breaks the week's news and asks four opinionated panellists to put it back together again. With me this week are four of the best comics on the scene. On my right, we have Jay Lafferty and Chris Forbes, and facing them are Kemah Bob and Stuart McPherson. In the news this week, German police have raided a pizzeria in Dusseldorf where one of the best-selling pizzas was delivered with a side of cocaine. Officers were even more surprised to find some customers in the toilet snorting Parmesan. The original £22 billion target to be raised in the budget has now grown to £40 billion, leading to speculation that Chancellor Rachel Reeves may still be in the queue for tickets to see Oasis. Talking of which, Richard Ashcroft has been named as the support act for Oasis's 2025 reunion tour in the UK and Ireland. Not much has changed since his 90s heyday as the frontman of The Verb, except now when he sings "The Drugs Don't Work," he means Gaviscon. Right, you've met the teams. Let's crack on with round one. This is the Broken News round, where our teams have to guess two major stories of the week that have been mashed together into one single news headline. So, Jay and Chris, can you tell me what this is all about?
Donald Trump's presidential campaign has filed a legal complaint against the Labour Party, accusing it of interfering in
the programme of sports for the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games.
Labour members were encouraged to campaign for
sports like badminton, squash and shooting.
Separately, the leader of the Scottish Liberal Democrats, Alex Cole-Hamilton, has told this programme he's currently volunteering
in the back garden.
Well, I think this might be Trump's team, and Trump himself are accusing Labour of election interference.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Well done. Good spot, Jay. This week, Donald Trump's team have accused the Labour Party here in the UK of interfering with the US election as it sent volunteers across the pond to campaign for Kamala Harris. Sir Keir Starmer has downplayed the significance of the claims, and at Wednesday's Prime Minister's questions, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner said that people in their own time often go on campaigns, adding that it happens in all political parties. British politicians should not be interfering in the US election, said Trump's campaign manager, Nigel Farage. Chris, what do you make of the Trump team's complaint?
If he really wasn't aware that you couldn't do this, surely it should just be a red flag to him. You know, he's like, you're so worried about just the people in your own country voting for you, and now all of a sudden people are flying in to tell you that you're not a good guy. You should be going, is it us? Are we doing something wrong? Like, I'd be worried.
You might be, I don't know. Stuart, what are you thinking about this then? What do you make of the complaint from Trump's team?
Well, firstly, I felt, as a Scottish person, I felt sort of underqualified to talk about American politics when I've got an American teammate sat next to me, and so I sort of apologised to Kemah beforehand. I was like, you might need to keep me right, and she was like, yeah, no worries. And then she asked me who the Prime Minister of Scotland was. And now I've relaxed, I feel pretty good about my knowledge level.
Well, first of all, I have to say that I thought you guys had a Prime Minister because you should. Yeah. I'm not afraid to say it.
Jay, what have been your thoughts on the election race so far?
It feels like it's been going on forever. Like, way back in April, Liz Truss came out and endorsed Trump. And then a few weeks later, the lettist endorsed Kamala. So that was exciting. But I think the British watch American elections in the same way that I think Americans watch us cheese rolling.
Chris, what have your thoughts been on the election race in America so far?
Yeah, similarly to Jay, I think it's funny because to the rest of the world, it seems like there's only one sane option, but then a lot of people seem to like Kamala. I find it really bizarre, and I honestly struggle to get my head around why so many people like and support Trump. I really struggle with that. And the only analogy I've come close to trying to kind of go, okay, I can see the point of view, is dinner. I'm a very food-orientated guy, but stay with me here. Some nights for dinner we have a choice to make in our household, okay? And my wife might suggest that we have a roasted cauliflower with lentils and kale and maybe a couple of Brussels sprouts, okay? And I know that would be a really good meal. It's full of nutrients. It's really good for me. That would do me well. But then sometimes I'll say, what about a chippy? You know, and a lot of the time we'll get the chippy. It's for no, we shouldn't. We know it's bad, but listen, our chippy's got a hell of a slogan, okay? Say aye to deep fry. It makes sense. That's the only way I can get my head around it.
I get it. I can serve the chips if you want. I'm very good at that. A lot of salt. Stuart, what about yourself? What have been your impressions of the US election race so far?
Well, I love an underdog, so I'm still hoping Joe Biden might win. He's my guy, man. I love that guy. My favourite bit of the race was when he was like, he hadn't stood down yet, but they kept having to wheel him out, and he was like getting everyone's names wrong and everything. And it was just ridiculous. And then, you know, everyone was like, bro, you can't string a sentence together. Like, you can't run again. And all his advisors pulled him off. And then he stood down and went back to his normal day job of being the current president of America. Everyone was just fine with that, apparently.
Yeah, it's all right. Nice and relaxed. Kima, you may have observed this a little bit more closely than we have, being an American. Thoughts on the election race so far?
What gets me about it is every time I check in on the polls, they're like, it's 50-50, it's so close, it's neck and neck. And that's insane because, like, one of the candidates, hasn't been convicted of 34 felonies. And also, this man barely has a neck. He doesn't have enough neck to neck and neck with. What is he necking with? There's no neck.
As you can tell, America, sorted and job done, and well done for getting the right answer. Trump's accusations come only weeks after Nigel Farage and Liz Truss visited to lend him their expertise, a gathering described by an observer as a real meeting of mind. Now to you, Kima and Stuart, what was the other story we were after?
Donald Trump's presidential campaign has filed a legal complaint against the Labour Party, accusing it of interfering in
The programme of sports for the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games.
Labour members were encouraged to campaign for
Sports like badminton, squash and shooting.
Separately, the leader of the Scottish Liberal Democrats, Alex Cole-Hamilton, has told this programme he's currently volunteering
In the back garden.
Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games have announced the slate of sports included, and it's been slashed right back to 10.
Well done, that is the correct answer. Yes, this week the Commonwealth Games Federation announced the events that will be included in what has been described as a stripped-back version of the Games in 2026. Bowls, boxing and basketball remain, whilst diving, hockey and badminton have been dropped. Yes, badminton has been controversially left out of the 2026 Games. Organisers have said the omission was unavoidable, as the Tollcross Sports Centre already has a Zumba class and a 5-year-old... There's a lot going on there. It's a busy schedule. Got to think about that, Stuart. So well done in the right answer. First of all, are you pleased to see the Commonwealth Games coming back to Glasgow?
I'm pleased, but not excited. It's hard to get excited about when they're slashing it this much, isn't it? It's kind of like, you know, when at Christmas at my house anyway, my mum, every time when she gives me a present, no matter what it is, as I'm unwrapping it, she'll say, it's nothing exciting and I kept the receipt. And to me, that is the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games, you know.
How very Scottish, and we love it. Kima, we've got the Commonwealth Games here. I don't know if you're aware of this competition, but it's coming back to Glasgow. Are you pleased to see it return to the city?
I don't understand why the Commonwealth Games are happening anywhere. I don't understand the concept of the Commonwealth. Is the wealth common? It seems like the wealth used to be a bit more common, and then somebody went and grabbed it like a cheeky reverse Santa. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really here for romanticizing the British Empire. Ancestrally, I cannot agree with it.
Yeah. And if
Sorry, no jokes, just fierce stances.
And fierce dancing is one of the 10 events. Games. Gold medalist Kima Bob there. Jay, what about yourself? The Commonwealth Games are coming back in 2026. Are you pleased to see them return?
I mean, it feels a bit like a Kunso wash. Do you know what I mean? You know when you do a Kunso wash, just your pits and your bits? This is like the Kunso wash version. Like 2014, we had the Marks and Sparks version. And now Mum's gone to Iceland. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Chris, what are you thinking then? Commonwealth Games coming back to Glasgow. Are you pleased to see this?
Yeah, I'm pleased to see it, but similar feelings. It's just a bit sad. We know the games that have been taken out of it, but there could be further cuts. We don't know how the actual events that are still in it are going to be affected. You know, there's swimming's in it, but they could be getting the bus down to Gourock for the outdoor pool, and the boxers have only got one glove. They have to pick a hand they want to use, you know. There's cycling involved, but they all have to use the one bike and get it back in time because it's one of the ones we hire. So, yeah, it'll be quite sad, I think.
It could be. Well, obviously, as you know, it's a reduced, streamlined games, and there are fewer sports. But what sport do you think that they should include to breathe new life into the games?
Stone skimming. Stone
Brilliant.
skimming, but the first 30 minutes is just them trying to find the perfect smooth stone. Just a perfect skimmer. Just your pal's dad doing the commentary. Too bumpy, too bumpy.
That's the right answer, and there we go. We're talking about the return of the Commonwealth Games to Scotland, specifically to Glasgow in 2 years' time. That is now official. The 2014 Glasgow Games were criticised for cost after hosting the Games cost the taxpayer £540 million. To put that into Scottish terms, that is exactly half a ferry. And at the end of the round, the teams are all square. Now, so much of our news is about public opinion, so to find out what stories people are talking about, we spoke to two friends of the show. Broadcasting legend Kirsty Wark and actor and star of Two Doors Down, Alec Norton. What do you think Kirsty is on about here?
I do think that comedy needs funnier people. I mean, someone like Des, but a lot funnier. If we could think about how we make a Des that's funnier, also that's cheaper, and actually perhaps looks a bit younger.
That was ex-broadcasting legend Kirsty Wark. Cheek of that, eh? Unbelievable. In amongst the thinly veiled insults, what was Kirsty talking about there? Kema.
Was it like ITV like trying to hire someone to do AI to make TV?
It's exactly right. The clues were in there, and that is the right answer. I have not been programmed to say this, but yes, this week it was announced that ITV is looking for an expert who can use AI to help create material for TV shows, films, and digital-first content. What do we think, and should we be trusting AI to come up with programme ideas?
Okay, I'm kind of biased because I have a degree in TV production, and I would really like it to not be made obsolete by robots. And I gotta say, guys, we gotta all stand up, okay? Because first they came for the checkout people. They replaced them with those machines, and we didn't say anything. They'll soon be coming for us all.
What are we thinking then, Chris? AI coming up with programme ideas. Can we trust AI to do this?
I think that trusting AI to come up with programme ideas can be beneficial, but it should be approached with caution. AI can generate creative and innovative concepts based on patterns and data, but it lacks human intuition and understanding for context. It's best to use AI as a tool for inspiration, while humans should guide the final decisions to ensure relevance and emotional resonance.
Chris, I don't want to jump in here. Wow. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that maybe that was an AI-generated answer, Chris Forbes.
Incorrect.
Okay. But listen, AI is here with us, whether we like it or not. Where else in life would AI be useful?
I've got this thing at the minute with my dishwasher where the bottom half of the dishwasher, it's come off the coasters have come off the tread, and it's a real delicate balancing act to try and, like, as it's down, to get all the stuff in it and then gently put it back, and you've got to do it at the same time as the door. There's a real knack to it. And it takes so long that the top bit with the buttons on it times out. And so it's sort of a three-part process where you need to roll the thing, close the door, and deal with the buttons. And it's the real bane of my life at the minute. And if AI could in some way help with that,
Yeah.
that'd be a real weight off my mind.
I'm so sorry you've been going through that. I didn't know.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you at this point in time. Jay, what about you? Where do you think AI could actually be useful?
Like, I would like to have an app that tells you what you're having for your dinner. Because, like, I didn't realise that so much of adult life was figuring out if you can or should eat that salmon that went out of date yesterday.
Chris,
Feel free to call my gran, by the way, for the food questions. Because it's the same answer every time. Sniff it. If it smells all right, it's fine.
that can be used in so many walks of life, yeah. ITV denies that AI-created shows will be robotic or lack soul. A spokesperson for the channel said, beep. The beep was too camp, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, using artificial intelligence to create programmes is the right answer. Well done, Kima and Stuart. Over to you now, Jay and Chris. It's your turn. What do you think Alec is talking about here?
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Well, Romeo, if you travel to this place, you'll have to go to the car park if you plan on having a long goodbye.
I'm assuming it's something to do with New Zealand's airport and them causing a stir because they're saying there's a 3-minute limit for cuddling and saying goodbye.
So this is the news that an airport in New Zealand has received backlash after it introduced a cap on cuddles with signs in the drop-off zone warning maximum hug time 3 minutes. For fonder farewells, please use the car park. That is true, word for word. A sign erected in the... shouldn't have said erected. A sign erected in the airport's drop-off zone says, for fonder farewells, please use the car park. It is, of course, part of the new park and ride scheme. Kima, what about you? Have you seen this story? And do you agree with Dunedin Airport and their stance on long goodbyes?
Do you know what? I wish this kind of policy was effective for, like, phone calls. Because I will be on the phone with my best friend. I'll say goodbye to her because I'm about to make dinner. And then I mention dinner. And then she remembers a story. And then we say goodbye again. But then the way that she says goodbye reminds me of another story. And then we end up talking about the ultimate goodbye. And she's telling me the songs that she once played at her funeral. I can't.
Too much?
Yeah.
Forget the long goodbyes.
More regulation.
More regulation. Chris, what are you thinking then? Obviously, we're talking about airports. We all have to use them, and this is part of what they're doing in Dunedin. How would you improve the airport experience, Chris?
No children. I'm saying that not to be too cruel, like, to people with children. I have child, and that's why I say it. I think when you're checking in your luggage, it should be part of the same system. It's like, are you checking anything with us today? Yeah, two suitcases, a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old, okay? And pop them up on the scale, get them tagged, we'll see them at the final destination. Just, everything will be so much easier.
Take note of these ideas. Jay, what about you? What would you do to improve the airport experience?
Less W.H. Smiths. Do you know what I mean? Like, Edinburgh Airport has more W.H. Smiths than it does toilets. And I just feel like you shouldn't have that much Haribo available when you're about to spend time in a confined space. Like, I think that's what the problem is. You know, all these, like, flights that are being redirected that are going to Tenerife, it's no the alcohol, it's people off their nut on sour cherries.
Well, do you know what ruins airport experiences for me is seeing the pilot before the flight. And I wish I was making this up, but I was flying somewhere a few weeks ago and I saw the pilot. I was at the boarding gate or whatever, and he was talking to a couple of the airport staff, and he was like, I really can't be arsed. I was like, all right, well, I guess we're rolling the dice. I mean...
Yes, New Zealand Airport Dunedin have put a sign up warning drop-offs to have a maximum hug time of 3 minutes. They've also decided to change the name of the airport from Dunedin to Duncuddlin, Dunfondlin and Dunlingering. Yes, the cost of a cuddle at Dunedin Airport is the right answer. 2 points to Jay and Chris. This is Breaking the News from BBC Scotland with me, Des Clark. Now, this round is all about who's in the news. I will play you a clip of a mystery person. All you have to do is tell me who it is. So, Jay and Chris, you're up first this time. Who is this?
He's not my king. He's not sovereign. We are sovereign. To be sovereign, you have to be of the land. He's not of this land.
I think that it is Lydia Thorpe, who is the Senator for Victoria in Australia, and she's been defending heckling King Charles while he was on his visit to Australia.
Well done, Jay. Yes, an Australian senator hit the headlines this week for heckling King Charles after he addressed the Australian Parliament House. Lydia Thorpe, herself an Aboriginal Australian, interrupted the ceremony, as we heard there, and told the BBC that the King was not of this land. Do you think Lydia was right to protest in this way?
Yeah, I think she was right because, you know, everyone knows King Charles isn't the King of Australia. Everyone knows it's Harold Bishop. So I'm
going to sound so thick here, but it wasn't until yesterday when I was reading the news that I realised that Camilla's the Queen. I'd never heard her refer. I thought it was like, yeah, he's the king now, and she's like the king's girlfriend or whatever. Honestly, I didn't know. And I always call him Prince Charles every time as well. I'm not used to calling him king yet. I'm going to start calling him the artist formerly known as Prince Charles.
And what about the Royals in Australia then, Chris? Maybe not having a great time. What can the Royals do to win over Australia?
Again, I don't know, and because of my lack of knowledge and interest in the Royals, I've been really leaning heavily on my neighbour's knowledge. And so to really twist that, what I would suggest is that maybe the King and Queen can do a duet of the Home and Away theme tune.
You know we belong together.
You and I forever and ever.
No matter where you are, you're my guiding star.
But with sound bites thrown in, he's not my king. To keep it real.
Kima, what do you think then? How could the Royals improve things? What can they do to win over Australia?
Ooh, I say leave it alone. Like to quote many a British person, bugger off to where you came from.
Yes, at a civil ceremony in Uluru, King Charles was honoured as the new King of New South Wales, whilst his wife was announced as Camilla, Queen of the Desert. Well done. Yes, 2 points to Jay and Chris. That was Australian activist and Senator Lydia Thorpe. Right, Kima and Stuart, it's your turn now. Who is this and why are they in the news?
The way I've been able to have a second chance to like start again, go again, and paint who I really want to be as an artist is nuts, because I didn't think I'd get to do that.
Okay, so this is the incredible artist Ray. We love a bit of Ray. And recently Ray has been talking about gaming. She likes to game. She's playing. She's got those thumbs. She's boobity booping. That's what the kids say.
Yes, Ray has been boopity booping is the correct answer. Well done, Kima. Yeah, this week the singer Ray has revealed that she has a surprising passion that helps her to escape life on the road. In her own words, she is in fact a huge gamer with a particular penchant for Mario Kart. Are you surprised to hear that Ray uses gaming to escape reality?
I'm not surprised to hear it. And I think it's a really safe way to escape reality. It's definitely a lot more legal than some of the methods I've used, which do still involve mushrooms and occasionally seeing a little green dinosaur driving a car. You gotta power up, you know what I'm saying?
Stuart, what about you? I mean, what do you do to relax?
I like to unwind at the end of a long day, get into bed and make a herbal tea and then be on my phone for 5 to 7 hours. That's
Does the tea last for the full 7 hours?
I don't drink the herbal tea, that's for sure.
Chris, what about you? If not gaming, what do you do to relax?
I don't feel like men get to speak about it enough is I like to have a bath. I really like to have a bath. It really relaxes me, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit that. I love a bath. It relaxes me. It scares the hell out of my neighbour. We don't have a bath, so I sneak into his.
I love that. Jay, what about yourself? If it's not gaming, what would you do to relax?
What I really like to do, Des, is I like to get up about 5 a.m, you know, when the house is totally quiet and nobody else is up, you know, just in that beautiful sleepy period. And during that time, I imagine what my life would have been like had I made different choices.
Well done. Singer and Mario Kart superstar Ray is the right answer, and 2 points goes to Kima and Stuart. It's time now for our final quickfire round, which is all about deciphering the numbers in the news. So I will read out a headline. All the teams have to do is fill in the blanks. So get ready, teams. When we run out of time, you'll hear this.
No, it's you, not me.
That is Michael Gove there. I know, Michael, in fact, it is you. It's always you. It was always you. Thank you. Fingers on buzzers. Here we go. Let's kick it off. 44% of Scottish adults haven't done what? Kima.
Been in direct sunlight for longer than an hour.
I love that. 44% of Scottish adults haven't done what? Jay.
Use the excuse of a Kaylee to kick a relative.
44% of Scottish adults haven't done what? Stuart.
Shove their granny off a bus.
44% of Scottish adults haven't done what? Chris.
Anything wrong, Your Honour? This is a misunderstanding.
We didn't quite get there with the answer. So the answer actually was this, that 44% of Scottish adults haven't included their digital legacy in their will.
No, it's you, not me.
Oh, there's a klaxon. Michael is Goved. It means it's all over. And at the end of the quiz, our winners this week are Jay Lafferty and Chris Ford. Kima Bob and Stuart McPherson. And we'll leave you with the breaking news. Breaking news just in. Paddington Bear has finally been granted a British passport under the name Paddington Brown. He has been one of the UK's favourite and most prominent refugees since he arrived 2/3 of a century ago, proving that the asylum backlog is even worse than we thought. The maker of the film Blade Runner 2049 has sued Tesla, Elon Musk and Warner Brothers Discovery, alleging that they used imagery from the movie without permission. For similar reasons, the director of Mad Max Apocalypse intends to sue the town of Cumbernauld. And Donald Trump has put in a shift working at McDonald's in a recent campaign stunt. One mum wasn't too happy during her son's birthday party, telling staff that when she requested a clown, she was hoping for Ronald McDonald. The news is broken. I've been dead
And on BBC iPlayer, Inside Berlin is a fantastic look behind the bars. You can watch by pressing red now.
We do have some of the most dangerous terrain. Where is he?
I don't think they're going to be...
The dead body in the river.
Suspicious death, same as you would get anywhere else.
Inside the UK's most unique police force, brand new Highland Corps starts Sunday at 9 on BBC Scotland and iPlayer.
A View from the Terrace is the show that explores the crevices of Scottish football like an eager potholer.
On this week's show, we talk gaffers, plumbing, showers. How many knee slides is too many knee slides?
And we create the ultimate derby. That's A View from the Terrace. Press red to watch now on BBC iPlayer.
We've been given exclusive access to one of the biggest unsolved murder cases in Scotland's legal history.
It's taken 46 years for an 80-year-old man to stand trial for a double murder. In this gripping new podcast, we unpack the evidence as each day in court is revealed.
The defence will suggest, how do we know that she's dead?
You now have a front row seat to justice. Inside Murder Trial, a Deadly Affair. Listen now on BBC Sounds.
That'll do you for now, eh? Come back tomorrow for BBC Scotland at 7. Sportscene will kick things off at 7:30. So until then, the night.